I'm doing a test recording so that I have my DJI mic and my GoPro mic. So I want to compare the two together. And what I'm going to show you, give me a moment to flip this around. This is our engine room. These are our engine room doors right here. I may do something else with them, but this is the engine room. And this space down here, this is where the engine mounts. So they made these with this deck. And there's where the engine goes down there, but that's not high enough. So I have to remove this deck completely and its deck support frame in order to get the engine in there. Way back there is the rudder. There's the rudder quadrant. So I'm going to get this cleaned out. Now let's see. I'm going to have to cut out this flipping, but I'm going to flip you back around facing me. And we will go over here. It's very, very hot in here, so I'm rather sweaty. But we'll go over to the other side where I've just finished demoing the engine room. And I laid the new motor drive bed in there. So I'll flip you around once again. So there's a motor drive bed. You can see the line. That's where the deck was. And these spots here, this is where I had to cut out the legs because they were glassed in place. The only thing left to demo is this front lip here because it's going to be in the way of the engine. But once I get that bed and the hole cut for the sail drive, I'm going to cut a hole that big. That's a 9-inch or so hole. About where it's at, my motor will be right in front of my rudder. The entire motor assembly will be behind these two doors. And so these doors I can insulate to stop the sound, but I'm going to build a new deck, which might be as high as this little shelf. That's the box with my autopilot in it. I'm going to build a new deck in here and probably put a back panel on it so it doesn't, so I have to remove the back panel to get to the rudder and stuff. And then that deck will be insulated, and that deck, see if we get a good view of the whole room. That deck, flip you around again. That deck will add storage here, because if you look behind me, this is a big space. So this is the top of it here above my head. Wow, there we go. This is the top of it here above my head. And the engine's only going to be about this high down here at the bottom. So this is a large space. And in here I have my dump capacitors for the windmill. I have my battery charge controllers and wiring for the engine. The autopilot's going to be mounted in here. So if I build a storage box inside here, then my children will have a nice storage area. And I can do the same thing on the other side. All I have to do is basically cover up the rudder because they tend to throw stuff down there. There's a pit around the base of the rudder that was full of toys. And as far as parts go, my engines and sail drives and generator are sitting in a warehouse waiting to be picked up and delivered down here. I just showed you one motor bed, which was super hard to find, and here is my other motor bed ready to go on the other side when I finish the demo and clean it all up. So now all I got to do is get the boat out of the water, maybe next week, and we will get it leveled up. Then I can mount the sail beds level and center line on each hull. Then I can cut the hole in the hull and install the motors. So we are on our way, and all the parts are finally here. The only thing that's not here yet, that's already on order and paid for, is the engine controls. So I've got new digital engine controls. So I've got the solenoids and the control heads and all of that ordered and tentatively for the middle of this month. So far everything looks like it's going good, and I might post this as a short update And I'm testing the audio with the new DJI mics so I can compare the two. Everybody's doing good. Everything's going good. Maybe we'll just get a nice view of outside and we'll be able to sign off. Because it really is a beautiful day to be on the water. And here is a beautiful, hopefully steady 360 around the boat. It's so calm and nice today. If I wasn't working inside, I would be outside riding the bike, taking the kids to the pool, or doing something like that. But hopefully we have less than 2 months from right now in order to get on the water and get out of here and start moving on with our life. And speaking of our life, I'm going to put together a video that shows this baby. It's installed and working, and I've got a new mount for it. So little Dishy here is going to keep us connected as long as we're in range of little Dishy and little Dishy's satellites. So work and uploads and everything else, we should be good to go. And I got warm working inside there. All that demo was hard. Hey, look, there's some of it right there. I had to rip all that stuff out that was all glassed in place. I'll have to haul that off and get the deck out of here soon. Okay, well, we'll see how this works. I might have to edit it. But I can start tearing this apart. We'll check the audio later. Now what you can see down here, this is for lightning, I think. So we'll see. Ooh, that's one down. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's loose. Gotta let me in the motor cool. Oh my goodness. There, it's loose. Okay. Enough of that. Woohoo! Okay. Let's test this media mod with the light mod while I work in this dark corner where you probably don't want to hear the media mod anyways, and I don't think there's any screws. I think I just... Okay, well, let's see how this phone works from the rear. This is all cleaned out, all the way down to my toes. Have to do something about that grounding and redo it so that it's still there, because that would probably help a lot in a lightning strike, and it probably helps a lot for galvanic corrosion. So all I got left to do is to grab these tools, go over to the other side and kick out the front piece, and then I will be done. And then I can start sanding. Oh, how about we... Hey, there I am. Let's check our light mod. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, there's my work behind me. Nope, that's a dark hole. Anyways, I'm almost done with this. I'm going to do some sanding and some prep for a couple of other things, get our project going forward, because in here I need to glass in a new deck, and I need to glass in the motor bed down there at the bottom. So I have a lot to do when I get it out of the water. Currently we are planning on being out of the water in the first week or so of October, and so our bottom can get done. I can cut the holes and do the motor beds, and away we'll go. So anyways, everything's looking good. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Keep track of us. I'm gonna get some tracking stuff soon, and we'll know where we all are. Anyways, take care. Bye.